miles and far away, Teletubbies come to play.
1, 2, 3, 4. Teletubbies.
Hai, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nurdin bin Suparman. My mentor number is 1927. So our topic today is about culture in workplace. From the subject, culture diversity. So issue of culture in a workplace, we have a religion difference, language difference, and lastly gender conflict. Culture diversity in workplace. Workplace culture is the environment that you create for your employees. Is the mix of your organization, leadership, value, traditional belief, interaction, behavior, and attitude that contribute to the emotional and relational environment of your workplace.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdul Hadi bin Shamsul Kamal. My metric number is 1058. Today I'm going to talk about the issues about the culture in a workplace. One of the issue is the language difference. First and foremost, in America, the common language is the English. Therefore, employee that does not speak English would be difficult to communicate, meaning that the employees will get a hard time communicate with each other, thus making the work even harder. Next is the accent and connotation might add to communication problem. In English, there are a variety of accent, like the America, the Irish. So some of the employee will not understand the accent of the other workers, making it very hard to communicate with others. Next is in a workplace where another language is dominant, employees who do not speak the dominant language might feel left out, meaning that if the company speaks in English but some of the workers do not know how to speak in English, they will get a hard time understanding each other. So the worker that does not speak English will be left out. The management strategies. The first is the manager needs to show the employee in doing their task correctly if the worker does not understand their language properly. Next, the company should always keep an eye for the employee in their working so they would not lose track, meaning that the manager should look for the employee that are not understand the English so that the employee does not lose track of his or her work. Next is the company need to teach the employee about the language in the company, meaning that the manager or the employee that speak English, they need to teach the worker that does not know how to speak in English so that the worker can do the task properly. Next is about the religion difference. There are various types of religion between the employee in a company, meaning that in a company there are various types of religion. For example, Islam, Christian, Hindu, and so on. Next is the employees are not given the holidays that they should have in fulfilling their religious obligation. For example, the Muslim should get the holiday for Hari Raya Aidil Adha so that they can fulfill their religious obligation. For the management strategy, the company should consider giving the employees a break from their workday to fulfill their religious obligation, meaning that the company should give the worker holidays on fulfilling their religious obligation. For example, the Muslim should get the holiday for Hari Raya Aidil Adha and so on.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my part is gender conflict. So first we have a factor of gender conflict. Men interact openly with women and they feel violated or uncomfortable when men interact with them. Okay, several reviews and meta-analysis of the existing research on conformity and leadership in men and women have now, and so it is possible to draw some strong conclusion in this regard. In terms of conformity, the overall conclusion from these studies is that there are only small differences between men and women in the amount of conformity they exhibit. These differences are influenced as much by the social situation in which the conformity occurs and by gender differences and themselves. So, for the management part strategy, the manager of the company needs to be well aware of the religious issues in the workplace, which means the races from the Indian, Chinese, Malay, and others need to be well combined, and the manager is the main point of the strategy. So the manager need to conduct them in the workplace. Okay. So from conclusion, in a nutshell, managing diversity involves creating an environment that allows all employees to contribute to the organizational goals and experience personal growth. This environment includes access to job as well as fair and positive treatment to all of the employees. The company must produce employees who are comfortable and secure working with people from a wide variety of ethnic, racial, and religious backgrounds. Thus, the employees will get to know and learn from each other about their ethnic background and so on. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you.